You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and in your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. Come on in. How's everybody doing this beautiful Sunday? I hope everything is well with everyone and everybody is having some good spring weather, such as we are today. I think it's supposed to be 60, 65-ish, something like that, but it's really sunny, so it's really nice. Not too cold, not too hot, a nice warm day. So, right now, I hope y'all ready. We're going to get started on another TV show review. This time we're going to be reviewing Sistas, Season 2, Episode 21, and it was called Where the Heart Is. So make sure on your way in you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, IG, Twitter, and thehoodtable.com. So, let's see. Where are we at right now in the show? Let me take me a sip first. Okay. We are back at the point where Karen's boyfriend, Aaron, catches her in her office having sex with Zach. And I should have known this was going to happen. Hell, Aaron, he should have known that something like this might happen. Especially since she's obviously still in love. Or I don't know if it's in love, but I know she does still love Zach. Plus, he knows how hard it's been for Karen's horny ass to abstain from sex along with him. And even if Aaron didn't think that Karen would wind up being with Zach again, it was probably only a matter of time before she slept around with somebody else. At least that's what I believe. But does she actually want to be with Zach? I don't know, but what she does know is that she wants everything that she has with Aaron. It might not be Aaron, but she wants everything she has with Aaron, but with sex included. Okay, if she can get all that together, then that's what she would want. So she was like, I do want to be with you, but she wants it all. She wants his friendship, his kindness, his respect, all that kind of stuff, but sex too. She ain't trying to be abstinence until marriage. And then again, like I said, he never even proposed to her. They ain't even got to that level. She just knows that he can't have sex till marriage. So how long? Who knows how long that'll be? But anyway, Besides that, though, I wonder if Karen has ever herself really considered if she was ready to become a first lady, because he is a pastor and he is a whole pastor. And if she does plan to, or want to become a first lady, first of all, she can't be sleeping around on no man of God, nor sleeping around with the man of God. So, first of all, we need to know, do you even want to be a first lady? While you up here refraining from sex with this man, have you even thought about becoming his wife? Like, if y'all get married, that's one thing, but then you'll be a first lady of a church. You know what kind of responsibilities that is? Girl, I know that's some shoes I can never fill. Shout out to all the first ladies, because that is some shoes I can never fill. My butt is too ghetto sometimes, and I can get a little ratchet sometimes. Thus the name of the Hood Table. So I know I can fill them shoes. But anyway, moving along to Sabrina and Danny. While having a conversation in her car with Danny, Sabrina got a call from the fraud department at her bank. Just like I had always assumed from day one, Zach did not commit credit card fraud. In fact, it wasn't even a man on the security cameras. It was a woman who wrote down the name Zach. So being that Sabrina was driving Danny back to the airport, she had Danny pull up the email of the suspect on her phone. And when Danny said that she recognizes the culprit as one of Karen's hair clients, I just knew knew it had to have been Fatima. I mean, who do y'all think it was? That's the first thought that came to my mind because I mean, like, I can't recall anybody else that really stood out at Karen's salon besides like her assistant Pam. And since I believe that most of them have met Pam, I don't really think it's her. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let me know who y'all think it was on that footage. As far as Maurice and Calvin is obviously still pissed off at Maurice for once again mistaking him as gay and telling Sabrina that he had overheard him having sex, when in fact Maurice's friend was the one who was having sex with a man in Calvin's bedroom. Calvin wasn't even at home at the time. He was over at a whole nother crib with his new female friend. Despite that, though, being that Sabrina thought Calvin had lied to her about being gay, they got into a big old argument. Though I still believe that both Sabrina and Calvin are still much interested in each other. I know Calvin is jealous. Now, Sabrina, on the other hand, she did meet up with Jacoby once. She did mention that she was going to go out on a date with him again. But I don't think she's really feeling Jacoby. Not at all. Not like Calvin. And then again, Calvin, like I said, he's extremely jealous of Sabrina and Maurice's coworker, Jacoby. But Calvin, who might be described, some people might describe him as metrosexual. He does come across gay. So why wouldn't Sabrina be compelled to believe everything Maurice told her? And then you topple that with he likes to wear like panty like underwear. He's really feminine. He likes Sabrina to use her dildos on him. I don't know if all metrosexuals like all of that, but this one does. So, again, with after Maurice telling her that he overheard two men having sex in Calvin's bedroom, why wouldn't she have thought that it was him? But anyhow, Maurice could have sworn it was Calvin having sex with that man in the bedroom. However, Maurice was more hurt than upset or appalled because he couldn't understand why Calvin wouldn't want him if he was indeed gay. But gay or straight, I know ain't no way in hell Calvin would ever consider being with Maurice. I mean, for one thing, they are both way too feminine. And from what I hear, films don't usually get with each other, or do they? I don't know. I don't want to be incorrect or disrespect their community. But anywho, y'all let me know about that one, okay? And I'll just take y'all word for it. But as far as Zach and Fatima, y'all, y'all, that damn Zach is hilarious. I just love me some Zach. I mean, I really, really do love me some Zach. He is a total character. Like, Fatima stopped by the site where he was working to drop him off a little package from the investors. Zach couldn't hardly believe that he had just made 25,000 big ones from his hard work, which he did deserve. And with that much money, he would easily be able to find him a place of his own. He didn't have to worry about living with Fatima. He don't have to worry about living with Karen. He don't have to worry about living with Danny. And so he was like, the first thing first, I'm gonna take some money, I'm gonna get me a crib. And he said, no, Fatima, she had her own plan. She was like, before you do all that, why don't you like take that money and invest it back into the investors, because they're buying property all the time. And within like 10, 11 months, you could have made $100,000 instead of just that 25,000. So he was pondering it over. He was like, well, okay, I'll take your advice. She didn't been good to him so far, gave him good advice, got him out of jail, charges dropped for them drugs. So he would listen to her. He was like, okay. He was like, okay, I'm gonna just take 5,000 out and I'll invest the 20,000 back into the company. And Fatima said, well, I got a better idea. How about you take 2,000 out? And he was like, 2,000? What the hell am I gonna do with 2,000? What kind of shit am I gonna give with $2,000? Like a whole project? She was like, no. Take the 2,000, go and put the rest into the company, and then come live with me. She was like, you already there. Just, I like you. I feel in you. You good company. You cool. I like being around you. Stuff like that. So he was looking at her like, are you sure? Because the first thing going through his mind is how many times Karen and him had broke up and how many times Karen had put him out and how many times he had to beg to come back home. So he's looking at her like, I don't know. I gotta think this over. I just gotta think this over. I don't know because me personally, I think Zach should get his own place. I do. I think he should get his own place, and if he ends up, with a woman or whatever, he can go visit her at her crib. He can, have her come at his crib. But I do think Zach needs to keep focusing on his career and also focusing on him personally wise. Personal, is that a word? Um, you know what I'm saying? Like he never really have had his own place and paid all of his own bills. So I think, that's something that he might want to focus on. But anyway, in the meantime, between time, he's gonna think it over because it all sounds real good. It all sounds real good, going to stay with her and stuff, except for the fact that Zach had just had sex with Karen. And even though I couldn't tell if he was feeling guilty for it or not, he definitely was not about to kiss Fatima on the mouth. She was like, give me a kiss, give me a kiss. He did kiss her, but not on the forehead. He was like, I saw that in the movies. I read that in the book. It's really sensual. No, he kissed her on the head because he probably still had the scent of Karen on his lips. That's why he kissed her on the head. I'm just saying. But still, homegirl was looking at him like, I know you did not just kiss me on my damn forehead. What's up with that? And then she concluded that, well, maybe you might just still be in shock from receiving that much money at one time. And he didn't have to do anything illegal to get it because let's not forget, Zach used to be a whole drug dealer, right? Right, and now he went down another, road and trying to do better with his life. But yeah, he didn't have to do nothing illegal with it, so that's one reason why he was just shocked, like, oh my god, 25,000 at one time. But in either event, Zach said he'll still ponder it over and let her know what he decides. Until then, for Fatima, love and dinner will be waiting at home, their home, as she called it, because I do believe that she is in love with him. Do y'all get that same feeling? Like she done fell in love with this man, I don't blame her because, Zach. The shower scene. The shower scene. But anyway. Andy and Gary. Back at Andy's place, she and Gary were enjoying a bottle of wine. And over a bottle of wine, Gary promised her that if she'd marry him, he promises to put everything behind them. He even promised that since he's already in counseling, he'll also work on his insecurity and jealousy issues. That is, if she promises to get counseling along with him. Andy was like, why in the hell do I need to go to counseling? You the one that's crazy, nigga. She was like, I cannot believe what Gary's response was. He feels like Andy has an issue with needing to be perfect and needing attention, especially from men. And he claims that she tends to flirt and smile with other guys, which is the root cause of his jealous behavior. So him being psychotic is all Andy's fault. And as brilliant of a lawyer as she is, she again was falling for his shit. So now they are engaged. They are engaged. But right when Gary was asking her when are they going to set a date, in walks Sabrina, Karen, and Danny. I guess it was intervention time. Because the ladies were furious with Andy for accepting Gary's proposal. And then just that quickly, Karen, figuring that people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, she had a change of heart. She was like, well, I'm just saying, Andy, she's a grown-ass woman. She should be able to do whatever she wants, make her own decisions, own choices. And I was just cracking up at Sabrina and Danny. That's where that damn Danny, she was like, Karen, now you just did a whole 360. And Sabrina was like, no. You mean a whole 180, not a 360. Because a 360 is when you take a whole circle, where a 180 is when you make a change. Danny's high ass was looking at her like, are you trying to give me a history lesson? To which Sabrina replied, it's math, bitch. Y'all, I was hollering. I was cracking up. Like, Danny, did you just say history? 360 ain't go 180. Okay. Anyway. Andy, she knew exactly what Karen, she knew exactly why she said what she said. She knew why how Karen had made a 180. Karen done ran into Zach and slept with him, making it harder for her to judge Andy. Danny said, what? You slept with him before even finding out that he didn't run up your credit cards. Now that right there had Karen rearing her head back. She was like, what did you say? Boy, when she found that out that he wasn't even the one that I think she didn't say it, but I think in her mind she was probably thinking, okay, I did make a mistake of probably sleeping with him. But at least I didn't sleep with a man that stole from me. Like Zach was really being honest. He really told her the truth. She's still feeling bad because of the fact she slept with him, because of the fact that, Aaron, did I say Zach? Did I say Aaron earlier? Sorry, I didn't mean to say Aaron if I did. But yeah, what I was trying to say was, in her mind, she was probably thinking, I did sleep with Zach, but at least I didn't sleep with a man that stole money from me. And although she's still feeling bad about it because, Aaron busted her, she's like, hey, at least Zach ain't no thief. But anyway, yeah, she was like, what you talking about, Willis? I was like, finally, we are about to be able to see who was the female on the security cameras. But then after Karen looked at the footage, we didn't learn a damn thing. Had it been Fatima though, like I had assumed, I'm pretty sure Karen would have said so. But one thing we do know is that Andy is giving Gary another chance and promised not to allow him to beat on her like the guy did back in college. Despite Sabrina warning, Andy, what do you really know about this man? All you know is that Gary, he's a married man who always went home to his wife at night. Therefore, Andy doesn't really know the all day Gary, right? That's how I feel too. But nevertheless, the ladies took off to the store for some more wine and snacks. And once at the store, they got into teasing Karen about how she and Zach had sex earlier that day. When suddenly they ran into Fatima, and overhearing the lady speak of somebody by the name of Zach, it piqued Fatima's interest, which then led to the ladies finding out that Fatima also has a Zach in her life. The Zach that just rounded the corner shortly after Fatima, letting both Karen and Fatima know that Zach is both of their Zachs. Y'all, it's about to hit the motherfucking fan. I cannot wait to the next episode. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the review and I hope y'all been enjoying this season. Please let me know what you thought about the show and the storylines. And make sure, again, you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the Hood Table. Also, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and thehoodtable.com. And we'll be live tonight at 9 p.m. All my Ruthless fans. All my Tyler Perry Ruthless fans, is going down tonight. We got some stuff to discuss. What is it? What episode is it? 5. Yeah, it's season 2, episode 5. It'll be on tonight. And we'll be reviewing that tonight at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So come back and, chill with me if you want. And we'll discuss the show. But in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and don't forget to keep it hood. Bye.